This morning on DC News Now, a protest planned at the Embassy of El Salvador as the push continues to bring a Maryland man back home.
Yeah, we're tracking the latest legal developments in the case and what comes next. Plus, the conclave enters a second day after black smoke rose above the Vatican. What we're watching for as the process to pick a new pope pushes on this morning. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning, Shanika. Out there right now, we're tracking the dry conditions, but later on today, that's when you do have to be weather aware for the threat of some thunderstorms. More details on that coming up. And we are less than 10 days away from the kickoff of World Pride, expected to bring thousands of people to the district. What visitors can expect as events start to get underway.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Very good Thursday morning to you. It is 6 o'clock on the dot. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now. I'm Randy Bass in for Tanaya Wright.
Yeah, it's getting later. Good morning. I'm Shanika Grimshaw. I will track your commute in just a bit. It's looking okay for now. Hopefully it just stays that way. You do know how the roads get here in the DMV. And we do know how weather is, Jackie. It was really comfortable yesterday.
Oh yeah, it felt great yesterday. Today, at least the first half of the day, we're tracking the dry conditions similar to yesterday. But then later on this afternoon, evening, that's when you want to stay weather aware for the threat of some thunderstorms. Out there right now, this is a view of the setup. We do have that cold front diving in from the north and west. That cold front will stall over the area, and that will really fire up any of the chances for some isolated thunderstorms later on this evening. That low pressure back out towards the Missouri area and Arkansas, that low pressure will at least latch on at least to that stationary front, and that'll bring us some more wet weather to round out the week tomorrow. Satellite and radar, though, out there right now, not tracking anything on the radar, but satellite, we're seeing some clouds out there this morning as we're approaching that official sunrise, which is just after 6 o'clock this morning, so within the next couple minutes. Severe outlook for the day today. It's low, but not zero. We do have that marginal risk across much of the area. That's 1 out of 5 on that severe scale. So some of those thunderstorms that bubble up later on this evening could contain those gusty winds and also heavier downpours that could limit visibility. Temperatures right now 50s and 60s across the map. Later on today, mid to upper 70s to right around 80. So it's going to be a warmer one out there for the day today. Tomorrow, a little bit cooler, though, with the clouds and those shower chances. I'll have more details and the timing of that coming up. Shanika, what's the latest timing on those roadways at the 6 o'clock hour?
All right, let's head out to, this is BW Parkway heading north and southbound. You're looking pretty good. And let's check out St. Barnabas Road. We do have this one crash, and that is on the inner loop. This is actually right near exit 13, Ritchie Marlboro Road. But past this point, you will see delays right in that area there because of a crash. And heading over to Montgomery County, things are smooth. If you're heading over the American Legion Bridge, really looking good at this hour. That was Tyson's Corner, right near Route 7, and you can see all the movement. Over to 66, Haymarket, Centerville, Fairfax, that's fine. And 95s both on the Virginia and Maryland side. You're just looking really decent this morning, even on the Southeast Southwest Freeway. Now, do watch out just for a bit of a delay, and that's on DC 295 over the Anacostia Freeway.
All right, Shanika, thank you. Moving right along this morning, community members and supporters are still pushing for the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. He was wrongfully deported to an El Salvador prison by the Trump administration back in March.
Yeah, and since then, it's been a nonstop push by many, including lawmakers, to have him returned to the U.S. DC News Now's Yamarisa says she is live at the El Salvadorian Embassy, where a rally is set to take place later today. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Well, dozens of people are expected to be out here in front of the El Salvadorian embassy later today to send a clear message, not only leaders here at the embassy, but also leaders back in El Salvador, that they need to bring back Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Now, Abrego Garcia was wrongfully deported by the Trump administration to an El Salvadorian prison less than 3 months ago, despite having a protective order preventing him from being deported. Now, the White House admitted it was a technical error, but maintains their claim that he's a member of an MS-13 gang and that they cannot bring him back. Now, since then, courts, including the U.S. Supreme Court, ruled the Trump administration must facilitate his return back to Maryland, and leaders have also been pushing for his return. Now, just recently, in the ongoing federal case, a judge did order Abrego Garcia's lawyers and the Trump administration to submit briefings regarding the case, but the Trump administration says documents in the legal battle for Abrego Garcia, they are state secrets now. And organizers for today's rally say Abrego Garcia deserved a fair case in front of a judge right here in the U.S. Take a listen.
We're saying free Kilmar Garcia and all others that have been unjustly sent to your prisons. What we're asking for is the rule of law, due process, that you have a fair chance in the legal system.
Yeah, now the rally is expected to begin around 4:30 p.m. right here in front of the El Salvadorian Embassy. And we're going to continue to follow this story and bring you the latest. For now, reporting live in Northwest, I'm Yammer Sase, DC News Now.
All right, Yamari, continuing to keep us updated. Thank you for that report. And a federal judge in the district is hearing arguments in a case involving the Alien Enemies Act. The ACLU of DC is challenging the act, asking the federal courts to bring back immigrants deported to El Salvador. The ACLU says those deported were not given due process. The act was used to send hundreds of thousands of Japanese Americans to internment camps back in World War II. The Trump administration has been using this act to quickly remove undocumented immigrants and send them to El Salvador. However, multiple federal judges across the country have ruled that the act was not properly used.
And we bring you an update on a story we first brought you last fall. And we do want to warn you, some of the details may be disturbing to some. A man was caught on camera using a cucumber in a lewd act just around the corner from one high school in D.C. We've learned that man will serve time behind bars, including for a string of alleged sex acts caught on camera near people's homes. Court documents say 31-year-old Anthony Hines II performed those acts in broad daylight near D.C. homes, including on handrails just a few feet away from front doors of family homes. Footage in one homeowner's backyard reportedly caught him using the handle of a garden rake to perform a sex act. Homeowners nearby tell DC News Now they are relieved to see he's been sentenced.
Public or private, anywhere in your backyard, man, that's not appropriate, I don't think. But again, there's only so much you can do. People are people.
There's always a bar raised on the shock factor of things that people would do.
And this raised the bar for you?
Yes, indeed.
Hines was sentenced to 6 months in jail plus 2 years of probation after pleading guilty to 9 separate charges for those lewd acts and unlawfully entering private property. And we turn now to developments in a Montgomery County cold case where a family is another step closer toward justice.
Yeah, a D.C. man admits to killing his ex-girlfriend's mother more than 20 years ago. Eugene Gleeger pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. Investigators say back in 2001, he beat and strangled Leslie Preer, killing her in her Chevy Chase home. Evidence police collected back then included a water bottle they say linked Gleeger to the crime scene. Montgomery County State's attorney talks about what this guilty plea means for the victim's family.
I feel it's justice. It's wonderful that this has happened, and to have this mystery finally solved for them as to who took this wonderful woman from their life. But I'm proud of what we do together, and I'm proud of our continuing search to find creative ways to make people in this community safer, and we did it in this case.
Now, Gleeger will be sentenced in August and faces up to 30 years in prison. And in the district, police have identified the man hit and killed in a hit and run that was in Northwest. It happened just after 4 yesterday morning near U Street Metro Station. Police say a car hit Donnell Phillips on 12th and U Street. Phillips died at the scene and the driver took off. Police say the car is a 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe with Maryland tags. Police also believe that car have been involved in multiple robberies. It may have been involved in multiple robberies in the district, including one on Irving and Newton Streets in Northwest earlier that morning.
In Northern Virginia, an end to an hours-long armed standoff in Arlington happened yesterday morning in the Old Glebe Road neighborhood. The FBI says agents were trying to serve a search warrant and the man barricaded himself in the home for hours. They say there was no threat to public safety at the time and they got him to come out about 10 hours later. And tracking some somber ceremonies happening during Police Week. In Maryland, there was a gathering to honor police and deputies.
That's right. DC News Now's Kevon Dupree takes us to the service for Montgomery County Fallen Heroes.
This is a challenging time of year for many of us. We are reminded of the undeniable reality that individuals sacrifice their lives for this community, prioritizing their duty above all else.
Wednesday's ceremony honored fallen members of the Montgomery County Police Department, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, and Montgomery County Division of the Maryland National Capitol Park Police.
Let today be a reminder of the values of what our fallen officers stood for: integrity, service, and the belief that protecting others is a worthy and noble pursuit.
Each officer's name was read aloud, a candle was lit in their memory, and yellow roses were handed out.
I offer a very special thank you to the families and loved ones, their friends, of those who we remember here today, tomorrow, and throughout next week. We offer our deepest sympathies and our condolences.
That was Kevon Dupree reporting, and next week's Preakness Stakes will mark the end of an era as Baltimore's famed Pimlico racecourse is set to get a major makeover. A Maryland board approved a multi-million-dollar contract to begin the demolition and rebuilding of the legendary track work. The vote comes 10 days before the 150th running of the Preakness Stakes on Saturday, May 17th. Will also be the last time the second jewel of the Triple Crown will be held without the existing structures in place before the track is rebuilt on the same site. Demolition will begin shortly after the Preakness. And we are less than 10 days away from the kickoff of World Pride events in the district. Those are set to get underway on May 17th.
Yeah, it will bring thousands of people to D.C. over a 3-week span and feature concerts, parties, rallies, and sporting events. It culminates with the iconic and colorful Capitol Pride Parade on June 7th. The route starts in Logan Circle, winds down 14th Street, and ends on Pennsylvania Avenue, where Wicked star Cynthia Erivo will perform. You can find a full list of World Pride events and performances on our website at dcnewsnow.com. And turning now to Metro, some weekend track work could be happening, and it could derail your travel plans. Crews will be working on the Orange Line, and it will close New Carrollton, Landover, Cheverly, Deanwood, and Minnesota Avenue stations. There will be shuttle buses, though, instead.
Good to keep in mind as you head out and about this
That's
weekend.
right.
Your time now coming up on 6:12 on this Thursday morning. We are helping you stretch your dollar.
Yeah, how you can turn those lengthy receipts into some cash. Plus, then see how some local kids enjoyed bike and roll to school day.
Yes, we are rolling right along through the morning. Checking in now with meteorologist Jackie Layer as the sun really starts to rise over the Capitol Dome there. Hey.
Yeah, hey, good morning. We're talking about just a few clouds sliding on by out there this morning. Later on today, though, you want to make sure that you're staying weather aware and keeping your eyes to the skies for the threat of some showers and storms. More details and timing of those right after the break.